7 days to go, and the reality that the Hague process is no longer as vague continues to hit home, and that the senior-most members of the country's executive will have a taste of the international justice system is still unsettling for the legislature. Parliament will interrupt its normal calendar and have a special session Thursday afternoon to discuss what it says is a permanent solution to this humiliation.
The Jubilee coalition is both in the executive and it is in the National Assembly and it is in the Senate. We expect our colleagues in the Senate to similarly, I expect the leader of majority to recall the Senate next week. So this is we're reading from the same script.
The motion by Majority Leader in the National Assembly, Aden Duale, will roll out this disengagement. It seeks to compel the House to, within 30 days, introduce a bill to repeal the International Crimes Act of 2008 and compel the government to exercise its right to withdraw from the Rome Statute in Article 127 of that statute and start the formal process of withdrawal through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If the House passes the resolution Thursday, it will set the stage for the introduction of the bill on the floor of the House when it resumes on the 17th of September. While the timing of this resolve remains a curious thing, Duale says this will follow the patterns of a similar resolution adopted by the 10th Parliament in December 2011, but that was not implemented then.
Part of that government were in favor of ICC. There was a lot of politics. They never did it.
The Senate will also be recalled this week to discuss what it says are implications of the ICC process on the country. Senate Majority Leader Kithure Kindiki says he has written to the Speaker of the Senate asking him to consider the request that the two houses discuss the matter simultaneously.
We will now use the African Heads of State resolutions, and as a coalition we will talk to other member states, parliaments, in the region and in the continent, and we will tell them to follow suit. Prepare your witnesses. Our two leaders have prepared their legal team. It has no consequences. Our actions have no consequences on the ICC, but our actions will have a huge consequences on the ICC and its future relationship with a country called Kenya.
A resolve that appears to be in tune with the wishes of a group of religious leaders and businessmen from Eldoret who held prayers for the Deputy President and journalist Joshua Arap Sang ahead of their journey to The Hague. The group says they had found a solution to their problems in forgiveness and that The Hague no longer seemed a viable option to heal the rift in the valley. The MP's bid also got a boost after a lobby group, the National Conservative Forum, moved to the High Court under a certificate of urgency seeking to have both the President and his deputy barred from attending trials at The Hague. The group claims there will be a leadership vacuum and a constitutional crisis if they both travelled to The Hague to face charges. Sheila Sendeo, NTV.